Tech Garage, presented by RockAuto.com, is brought to you by AP Laser, leading the way. Clamp Tight, the clamp making tool. And by RockAuto.com, all the parts your car will ever need.
Well, welcome back to Tech Garage, presented by RockAuto.com. Well, you guys on the social media, you love the tech tip. So guess what? It's back. This is the Master Technician's Tech Tip. 13 of the coolest tips you guys asked for that you can use right out in the driveway. Let's start out with one called a vacuum gauge reading. Why do you want to make a vacuum gauge reading? Well, it tells you a lot about what's going on with your engine, especially the mechanical integrity of it. It's really, really simple to make. Just get you a vacuum gauge. I'm going to come over to an intake source of vacuum past the throttle plate where it's going to be pulling in a good vacuum, usually on the intake manifold. Mustang here, it's super easy. Here's one right here on the top. This actually goes down to the EGR, so I'm going to pull it off, and then what I'm going to do is there's vacuum right there. So I'm going to take the vacuum gauge, you can see right here, and plug it into that. Now, we got Benjamin, one of our ASE techs in the car. Benjamin, you fire it up. Let's see what we got. There we go. So we're looking at about 20 there. It's starting to drop. What do you want? You want anything from, let's say, 15 to about 24, 26 inches of mercury. That's good. Now, what if it wasn't good? What do you want to look for? Well, I can show you all the different things there. Well, starting out with normal vacuum, 17 to 21 inches of mercury, that's about normal. If you had it steady and low, let's say 5 to 10 inches of mercury, well, think about you got a vacuum leak somewhere. It's a huge balloon and there's a little hole in the balloon, or even timing is just messed up. You can see it on the other side, steady and low. You either have a timing issue or you have a vacuum leak. Now, if that gauge is flicking, I can make it pretty simple for you. If it's flicking, you usually got a valve train problem, and what it's doing is it's going 1864 372 1864 372, and every time it hits that cylinder that has a problem, it starts to flick. Now, last but not least, you can even check for clogged exhaust. You can go ahead and bring it to 2,000 RPM, watch your vacuum. If it starts slowly dropping to zero, you got a clogged exhaust system. Why? Can't get it out, I can't get it in. So what happens? You start losing vacuum. Great test you can make right out in the driveway. You know, Rock Auto has vacuum gauges and more. Let's check in with Tom and Dave at the Rock Auto desk.
Well, vacuum gauges and more, with emphasis on the more, Tom. You guys have a huge array of gauges and accessories at RockAuto.com.
Right, yeah, you may think of RockAuto.com as being replacement parts, but we, like you said, we have fun accessories, automotive tools. And it's not just the gauges that you may have put on your first car, water temperature, oil pressure. There's vacuum gauges. There's a lot of new cars that have turbochargers, so you can install a boost gauge. If you want to constantly monitor the air-fuel ratio, you can see that on your dash live. Oh, and we have gauge panels, custom gauge panels for specific vehicles, like the A-pillar or on top of the dash.
So not just a bracket for a specific application, but actually for the particular vehicle.
Yeah, if it's a specific car, or you can get an all-purpose one that goes under the dash like you may have had on your first car. Accessories include trailer hitches, really specialized automotive tools, or the stuff you need in any shop, light bars. It's really a fun section. Go to the tools and universal parts part of the catalog, and you'll see all these things.
It's the accessories and tools that really shine, and you guys have also delved into manuals as well.
Yep, yeah, we have the Shelton Haynes manuals, and we have factory manuals. We have reproduction manuals for classic cars. We even have owner's manuals and even sales literature.
Excellent. Well, RockAuto.com has all the parts your car will ever need, all the accessories too. Go check them out.
Check, double check, triple check. Boy, it looks good. Dave, you nailed this one.
Well, John, at 120,000 miles, replacing the coils, the plugs, and the wires, it's just the sensible thing to do.
It's the right thing to do. You know, this was a great show in the garage, Ed. We did the tire fundamentals, Master Tech Tip, man, all about vacuum gauge readings. Dave, we are off to a killer start.
I believe that makes us 1-0. We are undefeated on the season.
Woohoo! Well, we're out of time for today, so check us out on social media, all that cool stuff, Facebook, YouTube. But you know what? We'll be back next week with 12 more great episodes right here from the luxurious Tech Garage Studios at Chipola College with the best crew in the business, Dave.
See ya!
Production assistance for Tech Garage is provided by Chipola College, located in Marianna, Florida. Founded in 1947, Chipola was ranked recently as one of the top 3 community colleges in the United States.